Welcome back, my loyal subjects, to more Persona 5 Royal Pharaoh Fiasco here. Gallery. Okay, I was just wondering what that was. We're not actually going to spend any time here. But last episode, Medjed set their sights on us, and we decided to make them our targets as well, though we're still trying to figure the legit... We're not about to go back in there. We're still trying to figure out the logistics of how we're going to make that happen. Should be fairly interesting.
Oh, you want to do it?
In the mood to do some training. Training in your room. Training in your room will cause time to pass, but it will raise your max HP. That's what it does? I thought it trained guts. I never did this ever before now, so... The more you train, the greater the effect will be. Check your schedule and use your time wisely. We're not about to do that. We're not about to do that. Obtain intel on Medjed. Sojiro's not here.
Hey.
We can't ask anyone to hang out, so we'll just train our proficiency then. Make ourselves more lockpicks that we'll never really need to use.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
More and more. We also went to the summer festival, though it got ruined by the rain. It was nice for the little bit that we got to see.
Well then.
We definitely need to work on our kindness. Like, we haven't updated it since we needed it to get be able to hang out with An. Everyone's been talking about Medjed. What the hell is it? You don't watch the news much, do you? They're an international network of hacktivists. They target corporations doing shady business and cause chaos. The subway company's server thing? That was Medjed, trying to find out who caused the train accident. So they're good guys?
Ugh, no way.
Some liken them to digital Robin Hoods. But they snoop through emails and destroy data. They're no better than criminals. So we have to take them down. We're basically justified in what we're about to do. Medjed, those guys that claim to be modern-day Robin Hoods? How they dare call themselves heroes after those attacks? Pfft. They're fighting Medjed next? The Phantom Thieves are amazing. I don't want to hear about justice from some shady hackers. I don't care what happens as long as it's interesting. That's all these guys want, a show. But we're happy to give it to them, so... Oh, our grades are out. How'd you do? Damn, I'm dead. I wish I could get in the top 10. People look at smart students differently. I wonder what score I got. I'm in the top 10.
Whoa.
Everyone's gonna have their eyes on you now. Oh yeah. Plenty of points for charm. Yeah, our knowledge rank.
We were busy. It's not like I could focus on studying.
Our charm rank is basically going to carry, or our knowledge rank is going to carry us for basically the rest of the game.
Hey, it's not my fault my scores suck, right?
It's your fault. No, let's say you're right.
Right? Anyways, there's something more important here. Mishima.
You want to ask me something about the internet, right?
Yep, I'm gonna be straight with you here. Do you know who Medjed is?
You weren't kidding about being direct. Well, I suppose the news about Medjed and the Phantom Thieves has caused quite the commotion. They started out as hackers of justice, but now they only look out for their own self-interests.
Alright, so we're getting more and more justified?
That's all I know. They were the group I texted him about yesterday.
I see.
Nobody's sure who actually belongs to Medjed.
It's basically anonymous.
Well, it looks like things will be exciting this summer. It'll be the Phantom Thieves' world debut, no?
Dude.
Don't worry. I'll be rooting for the Phantom Thieves. I'll get the forum mobilized as well.
We appreciate your unending support, Mishima.
Now, if we're done talking here, I really must be going. I'll see you guys later.
So that was fruitless.
He had a tiny bit more info.
Wonder if anyone else got any info.
Mishima was pretty useless. You guys get anything? I tried asking my sister, but it seemed as though she didn't know very much about them. She doesn't specialize in cybercrime after all. I tried looking into them too, but I didn't come up with anything. There are really just no leads. Our opponent is truly elusive.
No luck.
Medjed, huh? It seems like we won't be able to deal with him by ourselves.
So we're gonna need to try to figure out a different angle of attack.
I know summer vacation is due to begin next week, but I have an unfortunate announcement. We'll be holding an emergency assembly on Monday the 25th. Please come to school that day.
What? BS. Dude, you'd be hard-pressed pulling this kind of thing in an American school. You'd get, like, maybe half of the students showing up.
Settle down. We've had many strange incidents. The psychotic breakdowns, students being dragged into crime rings. Hence, Principal Kobayakawa has instructed all teachers to caution the student body. Well, this is inconvenient for us too, you know, having to find things to warn you about so suddenly.
How are we gonna find Medjed? I'm not sure. No matter how hard I look online, all I find are just unreliable rumors. They have carried out corporate terrorism, yet they still managed to elude arrest somehow. Kaneshiro was a lot of trouble, but this is turning out to be a much greater ordeal. Did we bite off more than we can chew? You're the one who put us up to this. I'm not sure. Right, there's no knowing who we're actually up against if we can't see the full picture. We don't even know whether it's a single individual or a large conglomerate of people. And even if we do manage to get a lead, what do we do from there? Damn, this stuff's really not going so good. That's probably why my exams are going to shit too. Yes, Ryuji, that's why. You know those are two separate things, right?
Damn, this stuff's really not going so good.
Dude, obviously, oh my gosh. I pointed this stuff out the first time too. It's like, we're not talking, we're just chatting back and forth about being the Phantom Thieves. It's the dumbest thing you could do.
Clues on Medjed, huh?
Just all in our business. If we can't identify who it is, there's nothing we can do. Let's wait till they make a move. Hey, shouldn't you tell the others about that target in Mementos? We're not gonna worry about any Mementos targets. Checking up on Shiho. I'm rank 3 with her. We need to hang out with Munehisa soon. I didn't finish his the first time around, but getting on to rank 4 is also just as important. And we've got Ameno Uzume. Alright. Looks like On's turn is up next. I think I want to go see how Shiho is doing. Do you think you could spare some time to talk to me before I head over there, though? I could do it right now if that works for you. I feel I can become closer to On, and our bond's gonna grow stronger soon. We're about to hit a kindness gate with her pretty soon, I'm sure. You're a lifesaver! I totally don't know what kind of gift I should bring for Shiho. Well, I'll be waiting in Shibuya.
For real?
Hey, I have some big news! The double cream from that famous crepe shop is half off right now! Oh, but I probably can't take a crepe into the hospital, huh? I really want one, though. Do you think maybe Shiho would want one, too? Of course, it sounds delicious. Maybe. In that case, I'll buy 2.
Oh.
Though I guess she might have rehab today, too. They probably wouldn't even let her eat it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Shiho started her physical rehab. She pushed it up ahead of schedule. I think it's because I told her about how I want to get stronger. She said she was gonna start working hard too. I haven't actually seen any of her rehab sessions yet, though. Oh, hold on. What? Now? That's not good. Her job, probably.
Sorry.
Something just came up. That was from my agency. One of the models didn't show for a magazine shoot they're doing. They're looking to wrap soon, so I'm gonna head over now to fill in.
Let's go.
It's pretty close, though. Wanna come with? Actually, let's just go. I'll race you there. We arrived at the meeting spot. It looks like they're having a pre-shoot briefing. On, Senpai! I'm so pumped to get to work with you today. On, Senpai. I thought she was older than On, but she didn't have a portrait last time, I don't think. After I saw you in last year's show, I just... Oh, I think I'm gonna cry.
Right.
It really wasn't a big deal. That fashion show was tiny. By the way, I'm Mika, and please, no honorifics. I might be older, but you have loads more experience, On Senpai. Okay. Alright, Mika. It feels a little weird saying it like that. Oh, and you don't need to use Senpai with me. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. Likewise, On-chan. You're so nice. Hey, can you teach me how to be a better model? You know, your everyday routines, stretches.
Huh?
Routines? You mean like singing in the shower? Oh, is that all you do? Then what kind of stuff do you eat? I've been looking all over for a place to import some organic green almonds. Plus, I'm getting super tired of eating quinoa. Do I need to like boil it in hard water or something? Almonds? I only ever eat those when they're covered in chocolate. And hard water. Isn't it kind of tough to boil ice? Well, do you weigh yourself? Of course! Once a year for the health examinations at school. So, you're gonna keep it all a secret from me, huh? No, dude, she's just that natural at it. I get it. I guess it's hard trusting someone you just met.
Oh,
That's not it! I just don't really think about that stuff. It has nothing to do with not trusting you. It's more that modeling is like a hobby for me. What? Well, On Senpai, that's so horrible! What do you mean you don't care about modeling for these guys? Hold on, Mika, that's not what she said. You said that, On-chan? Wait, I love this magazine. Everyone tries so hard to make sure their product is the best. Mika-chan, just calm down. Don't worry, we all know that you're giving it your all here. But you guys work so much harder than me, and I'm still the one getting comforted?
wait.
Hold on! Yeah, there's been a paradigm shift here. On-chan, the truth is, we had both you and Mika-chan come down as substitutes for our missing model. We wanted both of you on the cover, but if you're not really interested... Hey, I didn't! Don't worry, I can do it alone. I read the concept docs on my way here.
What?
You faker! You're so mean, On-chan. Do you really hate me that much? Keep it civil, you two. Anyway, you good to go, Mika-chan? Sorry about all this, On-chan. We won't be needing you today. We'll reimburse your transportation expenses, though, and even throw in a little extra for your trouble.
Oh.
But... the magazine staff left for the photo shoot. I really screwed that up. Totally let Mika control the narrative. She's amazing, huh? Yeah. But maybe it's because deep down I'm not actually that invested in modeling. She sees straight through that. Anyway, I totally ruined the shoot. But still, wasn't Mika's fake crying pretty incredible? It had grace.
Do you think...
Oh, maybe that's what I'm missing. I don't know though, I think I'm pretty good at fake crying myself. I know the perfect technique. So how do you do it? Listen carefully. The key is, you don't actually cry. I figured that much.
Yes!
Either way, I think I'll be able to use that ability to our advantage in the metaverse. I'll turn my failure today into positive energy going forward. I sense a heightened motivation from On. Crocodile teals chance to force enemies to ask for less during negotiations.
All right.
Speaking of the metaverse, I'm gonna try super hard in my work with the Phantom Thieves too. But for now, I should go stop by and see Shiho at the hospital.
Thanks!
Yeah, well, that was fruitful.
Bye!
And we're going to get a new confidant tonight. I don't care if it's Sun, I don't care if it's Fortune, I don't care if it's whatever Ichiko is.
Ah, you're back.
We're going to get one. Summer break soon, right? Must be nice being a student. We also finally finished that crossword puzzle, though not as completely as I'd have liked. We still don't know what plant disease actually meant. So, I looked into Medjed. Did you find anything? As you know, Medjed is a god that appears in the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Huh? Its name apparently means the Smiter. It seems nobody is actually sure that Medjed is a real name. On top of that, almost everything else about him is unknown. Even his form is unattainable. An unseen god that flies through the sky and shoots from his eyes. He truly is an elusive being. Dude, everything about his existence is shrouded in mystery. Yusuke sounds like he's become a fan. Wait. Fundamentally speaking, ancient Egyptian art always depicted gods drawn in a side profile. However, Medjed is facing straight ahead in all depictions of him. Taking all of this into account, he seems to be quite the alien being. I see. No, well done. Hey, there's nothing to be impressed about, mainly because he showed you up, Ryuji. I hope the information was at least somewhat useful. Indeed it was. Should I look into it more? That's enough, thank you.
So, we still don't have any tangible clues.
And Sojiro wants to hang out, and Akachi too! Well, that scuttles everything else we were going to do tonight. Alright, Sojiro. We can't. We still have Principality, don't we? We do. Nice. Hey, good evening. I'm in Kichijoji right now. If you've got the time, want to drop by for a bit? Yeah, let's go at once. I had a feeling you'd come. Thanks, I'll be waiting. Go ahead and see what he's up to.
Hi.
Good evening.
Hey.
If I have some time before the shoot, if you're not busy, do you want to hang out? And our bond's not going to deepen just yet.
What do you want to do?
Let's hang out with him. The opportunities are so rare. Good, then let's get going. And we know he doesn't like sweets. Akachi looks to be enjoying himself. These discussions seem to be engaging for him. Maybe there's a way to make sure Akachi has a good time. Oh, that's right. I have something Akachi might like. Considering Akachi, I feel like he may appreciate something useful to him. after intense focus, let's give him the luxury aroma set. You're just giving this to me? I've been feeling rather tired lately, so I'm quite pleased with this. Thanks. Cool, we got 3 notes. It feels like I really captured Akechi's heart. I feel like my bond with Akechi will grow stronger soon. See you later.
I'll see you later.
So, that was nice. Oh, and it looks like Igor's got something he wants to say to us too. Probably gonna be like, you're facing Medjed. Good luck with that. And then Caroline and Justine as well. We should really use that Floros up at some point.
Seems you've got your share of problems, inmate.
To think you would relax under such circumstances. Either you're quite bold, or quite foolish.
One with an unseen form. It seems you've been targeted by troublesome company.
You mean Medjed?
I've been enjoying this endless dispute over justice. However, it will soon come to an end, and through the appearance of an unexpected force of all things. Engaging with formidable enemies is also part of your rehabilitation. I ask that you overcome this. After all, you must hone your powers and become a magnificent thief.
Well, it's nice knowing that we've got your support, Igor. Yep, he called us in there just to say good luck and give us a pat on the back. Akechi.
It's really summer now. I get sweaty just walking a little bit.
Wow, we're seeing a lot of him lately.
I didn't think Medjed would pounce on the Phantom Thieves. Interesting things keep happening this year. The influence of the Phantom Thieves knows no bounds. I underestimated it, honestly. I wonder what the public thinks of this. Are they entertained? Or perhaps inconvenienced?
Seems like that first thing. Definitely entertained.
Entertained, huh? A luxury for the uninvolved. I know they mean no ill intent, so this is what the public thinks. Oops, I don't have time for a conversation. My attendance has been poor due to interviews lately. Thank you for your valuable opinion. I'll see you around.
We'll see you around too, dude. Always nice getting hit up by Akechi first thing in the morning. Being able to pick his brain a little bit while he picks ours back.
I don't get it.
There hasn't been any news on the Phantom Thieves versus Medjed showdown. Which one of them will come out on top? They're both just criminals pretending to be heroes. If you ask me, Medjed causes way more trouble. They attack every company they set their sights on. I see. Well, I just hope something happens soon. But you gotta tell me, who do you think will win? I think it's going to be the Phantom Thieves.
Hey, your phone was buzzing earlier.
I've gotten a lot of messages from an unknown account. Nice to meet you. I am the one they call Alibaba. I want to ask you something. You're a Phantom Thief, aren't you? Can you really steal hearts?
Who is this? Why does he know that you're a Phantom Thief?
Because we've been talking unencrypted for months now.
Is one of our teammates pulling a prank on you?
There was someone whose heart I would like you to steal. But I'm not asking for charity. Let's make a deal. You wish to know about Medjed, correct? I can give you information on them if a change of heart is successful. If you so desire, I can take care of them as well. Do you believe in my skills? I can track down their accounts just as I have with yours. But this is all I can prove at the moment. I've prepared the necessary tool on my end. Look forward to it.
Shouldn't you respond to it?
How should I respond? Who is this? I can't find the account to send a response to. All I get back is an error message.
You can't reply back?
I don't know what this is all about, but we should probably let everyone know about this.
That we've been found out finally? Yeah. It was bound to happen, dude. We get all triangulated and then it's curtains. Medjed? What is happening to this country? It'd be hilarious if the honor student fell off the podium. Wow, really? Is it over for the Phantom Thieves? Hacking? I have no idea what that's like, but it sounds scary. I think they were getting a little cocky. They got what was coming for them. So was Kasumi about to give some sort of address?
Considering he mentioned stealing hearts, he knows, doesn't he?
Seems so.
How were we found out?
Dude, unencrypted everything is how we were found out.
He may have traced our chat log.
How careless of us.
Yeah.
But how would he have known all these details with just that?
Do you think that there is another cause?
Yeah. I'm not sure why, but that's the feeling I get.
Hey, is it that easy to look at someone else's chat log?
Yeah.
I don't know much about it myself, but it's probably not impossible, I think.
How's it done?
Makoto just said she doesn't know.
Maybe they extracted our phone's data?
Why is he getting an error when he tries to reply?
We're just bombarding her with questions.
Perhaps the receiving end doesn't exist.
That's possible?
Don't ask me everything. I told you that I don't know much about it.
Right? It's the blind leading the blind, basically. We're so utterly outmatched in this particular area.
Wait, might this be what is referred to as hacking?
Then, does that mean this guy's a hacker?
I don't get high-tech stuff. What does this all mean?
An unknown hacker contacted us.
I see. I don't really get it.
Then, is this person Medjed?
That's not the impression that they gave.
I doubt it. Considering he says he wants to deal with them. That is, only if we take his words for face value.
True.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if we got this guy on our side?
But we know nothing about his identity at all. We can't trust him.
Makoto bringing us right back down to reality.
I don't think it's a bad deal, though.
Even if Alibaba turns out to be a criminal, I am not helping anyone of that sort.
There are a lot of unknowns here.
Oh, right. That wouldn't be good.
The I've prepared the necessary tool part makes no sense either.
Something we might just have to wait and see about.
Could this just be a prank?
Highly doubtful at this stage.
He knows an awful lot for it to be a prank.
If he knows who we are, won't we get caught?
No, if he wanted to report us, I think he would have done it already.
Yup, we're basically right back in the same situation we were when Makoto held us over the fire.
He must have some sort of objective of his own. He did offer us a deal after all. I'm certain he'll contact us again.
There's no telling when he'll do so, though. It'd be best if we stay together. If something happens, we can act at once.
Good plan.
Yeah. So, somewhere we can wait and hide for long hours.
How about LeBlanc?
Yeah. Sleep over at our place? Let's do it. Let's... Ooh. What's eating you, Sojiro?
Oh. What's with the big group?
Good evening. We were thinking about putting together plans for our summer.
Is that a new face I see?
It is, and when she introduces herself, he's probably gonna flip.
It's nice to meet you. My name is Makoto Nijima. I hope we're not being a bother.
Or maybe Nijima is a really common surname.
She's our student council president.
Nijima.
Oh, maybe not.
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. A student council president, eh? I'm stunned. I hope he's not causing you too much trouble.
And our Sojiro's opinion of us must have done a complete 180 in these past, like, especially with stuff like this.
I'm Sojiro Sakura, but everyone just calls me boss. By the way, that was addressed to you.
Uh-oh.
This old man will get going and leave you kids be.
He really trusts us.
All right, the store's all yours.
We have late-breaking news on Medjed, whose notoriety rose since their statement the other day. Just moments ago, a new message has been released on their website.
All right, another call-out post. Let's see what this one's about.
They have announced their victory over the Phantom Thieves.
Now hold on.
Medjed also warns any Japanese citizens who praised the Phantom Thieves to stop doing so. We will report any further actions by Medjed as they arrive.
Oh, come on. It's in English.
What, Ryuji? You totally got this.
Let me see. The Phantom Thieves remain silent at our question. This proves that we are just.
I'm not sure how you come to that conclusion, but okay.
People of Japan, wake up. You must not worship the Phantom Thieves.
We're not asking for people to be worshipped. We just want to show them that there's, like, another way.
What? That's bullshit.
Right?
Keep listening.
We will discipline any who worship them. The punishment is the confiscation of possessions.
Of possessions, like hearts?
We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil.
That takoyaki, dude. I know what I'm about to eat after this is over, dude. I'm fiending for it now that I've seen it.
That's what it says.
What does that all mean?
It's super cryptic.
They're saying that they'll target sympathizers of the Phantom Thieves.
Attacking our fan base? Completely unforgivable.
Confiscation of possessions,
Perhaps bank accounts or personal information. Either way, it won't be anything pleasant.
Why the hell are we being singled out?
Ryuji, you're the one who's been shouting about making a name for ourselves for months now.
Perhaps all they care about is labeling the Phantom Thieves as crooks. That all this wouldn't have happened had the Phantom Thieves not existed.
We were backed into a corner, dude. It's basically been an ever-growing snowball. We just keep gathering momentum.
That's complete bullshit.
Talk about a troublesome organization that we've been targeted by.
Isn't there anything we can do?
We're kind of out in the cold on this one, honestly. There are too many logistical issues with actually fighting back.
It's certain we can't do anything about this on our own.
Hey, so what's this letter about?
True, had completely forgotten about that. And we got our Smash invite months and months ago, so this must be something else.
I don't need any more trouble.
It's rare for you to get something like this.
The first time we've gotten a letter in a while. Actually, since we've been here. Oh, wow.
A calling card.
Anything else in there?
Probably not.
Who's this from, anyway?
There's no stamp on it. Someone must have directly dropped it into the mailbox here.
Now that would be the scary... Does Ryuji have a Vita? Rest in peace. Taken from us too soon. But back at the topic at hand, that would hands down be the scariest part of the calling card.
Could it have been Alibaba?
That reminds me. He did mention something about preparing the necessary tool. Don't tell me. Is this what he was talking about?
About to take our hearts, or take Medjed's hearts.
What the hell's going on here?
All we can do at the moment is wait for Alibaba's orders.
Complete putty in Alibaba's hands.
Let's brace ourselves and stand by, in case anything comes up.
Oh dear.
I think the situation warrants a bit more than an oh dear, but... Dude. I wouldn't feel safe even sleeping there. I've really started turning the heat up on the forum. I put a special post up and everything. The showdown between the Just Phantom Thieves and the global organization Medjet is here. Reactions have been great too. Everyone is really engaged. So far, most of the comments have been pro Phantom Thieves. Most likely because of what happened in the Kaneshiro scandal, or Kaneshiro case. Those on the other side say Medjet are hackers of justice. But there's nothing resembling justice in what they do. Someday, I want the whole site to be filled with pro-thieves comments. I'm looking forward to when that day finally arrives.
He can look forward to whatever he wants. We have no means of striking back against Medjet. We're gonna be in deep trouble if we don't do something.
Just have to hope and pray Alibaba turns out to be beneficial. First that Alibaba character and now a blank calling card? What the hell's going on? Well, we know what we're about to do. Is it not going to let us leave? Well, we cleaned up pretty nicely.
Hey!
Alright, so in that case, we'll probably work on our proficiency, maybe. Make more lockpicks, though I guess we're gated by our materials.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not going to be able to make another round of 4 of these. And we have...
Yes.
Dude, we've got enough lockpicks to definitely last us until, like, the next 3 dungeons at least.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, okay, and another one.
Well then.
Please, someone help us. I can't read English for that last anon. Why haven't the Phantom Thieves said anything? Having your money stolen sounds terrifying. It's unsettling not knowing what they're going to do to us. They're declaring their victory. What does that mean? I really wish they'd stop that. They won't, though.
Good morning.
Morning, Kasumi. Every day is so hot. I empty my water bottle so fast. By the way, summer break is coming up. Can I ask what your plans are, Senpai? Getting exposed to the world? What about you?
So anyway...
I'll be mostly doing training with the gymnastics team, and if I have free time, I'll be doing self-training. Oh, would you like to join me, Senpai? Whenever you're available will be fine. We answered her question with a question, which was kind of rude, but hey, we're more interested in what Kasumi is doing because we know what we'll be doing. Oh, the train is here. Let's get going then. Time for us to head right on to Shujin. See if anybody else has gotten contacted or if... Huh? There's another...
Hey, your phone's buzzing.
Time for Alibaba. Did Alibaba message you? Ryuji?
It's just Ryuji.
Nothing? Let us know ASAP if he tries to get in touch with you, okay? We should probably keep our phone in our other pocket. Like, our teacher can see us.
Ryuji again? He just never shuts up, does he?
But now... Good day. Good day to you too. Ah, you responded today. We responded yesterday, but you terminated the connection. Once again, I am Alibaba. You are the leader of the Phantom Thieves, correct? That's right. I appreciate your honesty. There's literally no, there's no point in lying. I take it you received the calling card?
So it really was from this guy.
Are you at school right now? I'm in class. You're a surprisingly diligent student. Now then, I have prepared the calling card for you. When are you going to steal it? Steal from who? What do you mean by that? Aren't you able to steal a heart as long as you have a calling card?
Tell him. We need the name of the target.
What's the target's name? A name? Is your heart thievery truly impossible without such information? It does make sense. Alibaba would have been working off of complete information, and Alibaba has come to the completely wrong conclusion. It is. I see. I suppose past calling cards did have names on them. One moment. Very well. I'll tell you. I believe their name was Futaba Sakura. If you fail in this mission, I will expose your identity to the world and to the police. Well then, I'll be counting on you. We shall speak again after the exchange of heart. Who is Futaba Sakura? I can't find the account to send a response to. All I get back is an error message.
So he threatened you, then just took off? Sakura? I feel like I've heard that name before. In any case, we should let everyone know about this.
So now we've got the target, courtesy of Alibaba.
We're gonna get reported if we don't do this? What the hell?
Yusuke's in the back like, I should have never signed on with these complete clowns.
Futaba Sakura?
Wasn't Sakura?
The name of, or Sojito's surname? Yes. But what was actually kind of interesting to me, because Sakura sounds like a fairly unique surname, but the way they go about it makes it seem like it's more common than you'd think.
It's Boss's last name!
Does he have any family?
Does he?
You know?
For reals? How laid back are you?
He wasn't super eager to be buddy-buddy when we first got there, okay?
Wouldn't you normally be introduced at least? I mean, you are living at his place.
Though, from their perspective, yes. It is really weird how we don't know.
Well, his situation does make things difficult.
Calling card was delivered to Boss's house. It'd be more natural to assume this is all related. One of the reasons for that is because Alibaba mentioned nothing about which Futaba Sakura.
Yeah, so it's like, that seems kind of weird though. But I guess if you wanted to steal like what is it? If you wanted to steal somebody named like Diamond Hightower, if you wanted to steal somebody whose name was like that, it's like, okay, there's got to be hundreds of Diamond Hightowers in like any one single state. So that's what I imagine to be an equivalent to Futaba Sakura, a Western equivalent.
Perhaps he thinks that the name alone is enough.
That makes sense.
I believe it's adequate for us to think that this is the doing of someone close by.
I see.
I don't know how Alibaba got a hold of his smartphone information.
And shouldn't we be worried? What if Futaba, because Alibaba obviously doesn't know how this works, we could run into the gigantic brick wall of the Futaba Sakura that we're supposed to be targeting, not even having a palace.
However, since he's ordering us through chat, I do feel as though he's taunting us.
Or I guess there's the lowlier mementos type ones too, but Futaba Sakura's might not be distorted enough for that.
You mean this might just be a prank?
I wouldn't know that after being able to hack into our phone, there's no way.
I mean, look at his demands. Pay me if you don't want me to leak who you really are. That I'd understand. But he's telling us to steal someone's heart without explaining why.
So we're being tested.
Regardless, I think we should ask Boss about Futaba Sakura once.
That's probably for the best.
And then if he doesn't react at all, then we're in the lurch.
There's nothing else we can do at the moment, and Chief might have an idea on what this is about too.
I'll check the school's roster just in case.
We must make sure Boss doesn't figure out who we are. We'll have to go about this cautiously.
Okay, cool. At least now we're thinking about how to operate so that in ways that don't leave us completely exposed.
What's up?
My guy is smoking indoors. It is his building. So it's like, even if normally in this situation, I'd be like, dude, WTF, but he's well within his rights to smoke inside his own home, so. Who's Futaba or I want to meet Futaba.
Why do you know about that?
Welp, that's one way.
It's got nothing to do with you.
And all of a sudden, we can see all the trust that we've built up evaporate just like that.
I'm going home. Make sure you lock up the place.
Looks like it's a hit.
Mm-hmm. Well, figured something out. So we lucked out tremendously. Oh, I just remembered. Koza, were you able to ask boss about Futaba Sakura? I didn't want to talk. Could there be a reason as to why that was? Alibaba might be our only hope of defeating Medjed. I wish we could get some info about Futaba out of boss. But trying to force it out would probably have the opposite effect. To be honest, I owe a great deal to both boss and Koza. I don't wish for this to be a source of discord between them. Yeah, I know just what you mean. It's probably best to wait for boss to bring the subject up himself. So see if he won't broach it again with us. He clearly doesn't want to talk about it with us. Dude, but there's so many people out there that we need to be talking with. Crap. There's so many confidants we haven't even started yet.
What do you want to do?
Well, I guess that's on me, because,
Hey.
But the only thing we've been able to do is just rack our brains with this knowledge stuff. Toranosuke, I'm sorry. Soon, dude. We will start your thing soon. Oh, man.
Yo.
Oh.
Tomorrow's the end
What's
of the
up,
first
dude?
semester, but we still got all this lame shit coming up.
If you don't take care of this lame shit, you can kiss your summer vacation goodbye.
Oh yeah, about this Futaba Sakura girl.
Should we really be discussing this out in the open?
If she's related to Boss, think people living nearby would know about her?
Huh. You know what, Ryuji? I knew we kept you around for something.
That's some keen intuition coming from you, Ryuji. You should have made use of that on your exams.
Ugh, I never want to think about exams ever again.
Dude, definitely it's something that's so great being graduated and not having to worry about those anymore.
Anyway, asking around in your neighborhood might be the fastest way to figure this shit out. And again, I doubt it'll be that easy. It never is.
Still, it's fairly keen insight and definitely something we can follow up on, something actionable. When you order the vanilla version, the special edition of the vanilla version, you got a Shujin bag. Mine's on the other side of the room, but it feels sturdy, but I don't want to use it for stuff because I don't want it to fall apart. And then, because I would definitely buy another one, and it would definitely be a complete price gouge. Summer vacation starts the day after tomorrow, but don't forget, there's an urgent assembly on Monday. We'll be taking attendance, okay? They act like that would be, well, I guess it would be a deterrent here, but there's been an unusual number of strange incidents this year. Don't do anything stupid over break. Got it? Don't go someplace shady like the Red Light District, and don't go to the beach after dark. The beach after dark? That seems worth investigating. I want to go to the beach. I want to jump in some cold water. Seems like we won't be having fun on our summer break for a while. How can they tell us not to go to the beach? Well, I guess the after dark part is the most important bit of that. Ryuji might be right. We don't have a single clue. Might as well try. We've got nothing to lose. Let's head to Yongan and gather info around the neighborhood. Futaba. Futaba, yes, I know that name. Heard it somewhere before. Yes. That was the name of the teacher I had a crush on back when I was in elementary school. Let's ask some other people too. Yeah, that's not too helpful. About a long dead Futaba, or at least someone who'd have to be a nonagenarian at this point. Futaba, who knows? By the way, do you eat a lot? Hey, I'm a growing boy. If it's just you and him, then you've been eating enough for two, right? You must have quite the appetite. What? You're telling me you don't actually eat that much? Maybe it's Boss who eats a lot then. Let's ask some other people too. That seemed pretty interesting.
Futaba? Who's that? I don't know. I don't think I know anybody by that name. But wouldn't this Futaba get angry if they find out you're snooping on them, though?
Yeah, I mean, Futaba can be upset. Not worried about that. Futaba? No, I don't know who that could be. So it's a complete... Lots of dead ends in this place. Okay, let's try you. Sakura-san's single, right? I thought he didn't have any children. Is there someone back here? Nope. Nobody. Not a one. Okay, what about you? Did you want to listen in? Do you think the Phantom Thieves are a danger to society? Send us your opinions by email or fax. By fax? What's this rubbish about Phantom Thieves? They're not real. There's no way people like that are real. So Old Man ended up being less than useless. Ooh. Oh, is this a bathroom? Alright. Well, there's nothing else, nothing much else we can do down this way. There's nobody hiding out right there. Nobody in that crevice. Oh, we can talk to the shopkeep too. A vintage game console. Could I actually sell it if I threw in some games? You could, to us, and you wouldn't even need to throw in any games. We'd gladly buy those separately. I'm not really sure anyone would buy a game console that's this old, though. Can I help you? Tell me about Futaba Sakura. Futaba? We do get the occasional young'un coming and poking around, but I'm afraid I don't know them by name. No luck here either, huh? Let's go ask some other people. Dang, dude, but we want the game console. Okay, I guess we have to come back later. So there must be at least one other person here. We've already chatted all of them up. I don't think we talked to Tai here. Can't go down there. Okay, cool. Last one. Futaba. Nope, don't know anyone like that. I come to Sakura-san's often to make deliveries, but I've never seen who you're talking about.
So, up until now, our biggest lead seems to be
that Sojiro-san eats a lot.
the chief buys a lot of food. Far more than enough for one person living alone. Let's check out all the shops where you can buy food.
Alright. Morgana got all the answers.
This place is close to LeBlanc, so we might be able to learn something here.
Hey there, welcome. Futaba? Over at Sakura-san's?
Yes.
I haven't heard anything. Sorry. Come again.
Will we, though?
We didn't find anything on Futaba.
Useless.
I think our only option now is to go home and ask the chief directly.
I don't know, dude. That guy might throw us out if we keep poking around with this. But we don't really have... We have no other options. We can't renege at this... Uh-oh.
You read the letter, did you not?
We keep coming in at the most inopportune times.
So you're the one who tipped him off about Futaba?
No.
You really shouldn't have done that. I have no intention of talking to you about Wakaba.
Tipped off? What are you talking about? Back to the matter at hand. Your parental authority will have to be suspended. I take it you're okay with that outcome?
Dang, going for the jugular.
What?
Considering the state of your daughter and your family overall, there are no points in your favor. Would you like to take this to domestic court? Our chances of victory are roughly 99.9% though. With these suspicions of abuse, there's no way you could avoid having your custody revoked.
She's ready to fight however she needs to. Oh my gosh.
You're going that far? I told you I don't know a damn thing about it.
We're extremely serious about this.
She just refuses to believe this man.
As long as there's a possibility that cognitive science can be linked to psychotic breakdowns.
Fine. You win.
He was lying. Welp.
Thank you. I will contact you at a later date.
I doubt you'll find anything you want to hear, though.
That's fine. It will be up to us to decide whether the information you give us is useful or not. Next time I come here, it will just be for a nice cup of coffee.
The balls on this woman, dude. Wow, what was that all about?
And stay out! That woman is real good at pissing people off. What's with that look? You got something to say?
Our curiosity is piqued for certain. Custody.
This doesn't involve you.
That is very true. Is Futaba your daughter?
That's enough. Just behave yourself and keep going to school if you don't want me to throw you out of here.
Dude, we are seriously pushing our luck.
You got that? Lock the store up.
Well, that basically confirms Futaba exists, at least. But it sounds like she's got her own problems. More so, our conjecture that Alibaba is connected to LeBlanc seems to have a pretty solid foundation.
Yeah.
Oh, and didn't they mention cognitive something?
Cognitive science.
I wonder what the chief's hiding. We can't really press him on the subject, though, especially after he mentioned throwing you out.
And after Sai got him all in a tizzy, he'd definitely do it too. But now we can report back to the rest of the team about what we learned. Yo, how'd it go? You find out anything about Futaba Sakura? I've been wondering about that too. Tell you tomorrow. Whoa! So you did learn something. Fine work. I knew we could count on you. Koza-kun, thank you. Alright, let's all meet up tomorrow. I don't even know why I'm still attempting it. There's no way they're going to let us go out tonight. We didn't get any IMs. Yeah.
Oh!
You can always study, though. Always ready to max that out. And then we can do our proficiency, which is another thing that we won't really factor into people wanting to hang out with us.
Well then.
Close in on that final rank of knowledge. Ever more certainly.
A woman was threatening Boss?
Not just any woman, a woman named Sai.
Yeah. She was going on about domestic abuse and taking the case to court and stuff.
Oh.
Sound familiar?
What's up?
It's nothing.
Has Sai been ranting about something similar at home?
So to summarize what you told us, Futaba is Boss's daughter, and he's abusing her? I don't know him very well. Is he really the kind of person who would do that?
I mean, the charges sound massively trumped up. There's no way.
I would like to believe so as well, but we don't have any conclusive evidence, do we?
That is true.
Is it Alibaba?
Boss could be one way with us when we're in LeBlanc, and he could turn into somebody completely different when he's in his own home. I've given you a calling card and told you the target's name. You should be ready for this. Why aren't you doing it? I told you I'd help you if you stole her heart. What seems to be the holdup? I also said I'd report your identity to the police if you didn't help me. Are you okay with that? I'm serious here.
What a selfish person.
Well, he does have information on us.
Anyways, this Futaba he's talking about have a palace? If so, we'll need keywords to get in. Try messaging him about him.
We can't just outright ask for keywords. You need a lot, like, you need a massive amount of extrospection? You need a massive amount of self-awareness to be able to know your own keywords. Especially with zero context. It'd be fairly yeah, both of these questions are completely fruitless. They have no context. No one would understand what we're talking about. Or maybe we're assuming that Alibaba knows more than they're letting on. They might be more aware of this since they were able to track us down here. Does she have a palace? Palace? What are you talking about palaces for? That has nothing to do with this conversation. Are you just saying random stuff to dodge the issue?
What are we supposed to do about this?
We can't really explain it. And even if we did explain it, we still wouldn't be able to get any useful information from Alibaba.
We'd be able to figure out Alibaba's identity if we could just meet with him. Try asking him if there's any way we could meet up.
Let's meet somewhere. Meet with me? That will be difficult. I have reasons for not being able to go out. That's why I'm contacting you like this.
He can't go out?
Wait, I get it. You steal people's hearts directly. That might make things difficult. Extremely difficult. One moment. I'm thinking. Okay, it's a shame, but I'm calling this deal off. Stop looking into Futaba Sakura. Forget this ever happened. I won't report you to the police either. Don't worry. Sorry for taking your time. Now if you'll excuse me... Well, this is the worst thing that could have happened. Wait a second. I said the deal's off. We're never going to speak again. Don't expect me to contact you anymore either. We're not done here.
Huh? Did he just shut the whole operation down?
Leaving us completely defenseless against Medjed.
This doesn't make any sense. Not only can Alibaba not go out, but he won't let us meet Futaba either.
Well, it's none of our business now. We can't contact him anymore.
But we still need Alibaba's help.
But what do we do about Medjed? We won't be able to get Alibaba to help us with them now.
Maybe they were just pranking us.
That's an awful big maybe.
They made that huge declaration, but they ain't done nothing since. I bet we got them freaked out.
You mean they backed out because they're afraid we'll change their hearts?
Yep, and now it'd just make them look lame if they came out and apologized.
But...
I guess with Alibaba and Medjed out of the picture, can we just say this case is closed?
Ryuji! No! What? There's wishful thinking, but then there's just being delusional.
You do have a point.
Okay.
I guess it is safe for us to relax a little.
Oh yeah, remember Kanashiro's treasure? Prepare to have your minds blown.
He finally sold it off?
We got 150,000 yen out of it.
That sounds heavenly.
That's awesome! We can really go all out with that kind of money.
Yeah! Let's make up for what happened at the fireworks festival. Gotta go eat something fitting for the Phantom Thieves' worldwide debut.
Where would be good?
We've basically got our pick of the litter.
Ooh, how about sushi? I could really go for some eel too.
The best method is to fill yourself on ginger before beginning to eat sushi. That is my master technique.
But Yusuke, you don't have to worry about that.
You don't need to do that this time. Actually, definitely don't do it. Okay.
I'm all for sushi. You're okay with that too, right?
Sushi's fine.
Then it's decided.
But takoyaki is still on my brain.
All right, we'll go tomorrow night.
Golden. I wonder if all that MedJet business was just a prank. Now that I think about it calmly, it's strange that they haven't actually done anything yet. If their goal is to target the Phantom Thieves, they should want to be acting now, given our fame. I mean, even if a real-life Anonymous said something like that too, it'd be mainly an impotent threat. Huh. When you put it that way, it kind of makes me wonder too. Especially after they taunted us theatrically like that. Yes. However, it would be best for us to come up with a countermeasure regardless. For now, though, we should cautiously enjoy the sushi. That is all we can do. Yeah, or something's not right. I was just thinking that too. I can't really put it into words, though. Yusuke is right. I'm sorry for bringing this up on the day before our celebration party, too. Cheer up, Makoto. We'll be eating sushi like kings tomorrow. I hope one person in particular is on their best behavior. I'll refrain from saying who, though. You better not be talking about me! Time for us to get our gorge on, and we open up the we open up the windows. There's no screens on those at all, though.
Hey.
All right, well.
Oh, what do you want to do?
Gonna go ahead and pound them books. Fill our heads up with knowledge.
Wow.
And as soon as we hit max, we're gonna have to start making random tools to boost our proficiency.
Well then.
Though we probably should knock it off with knowledge. We'll probably be fine. And summer vacation has officially started.
You seem quite busy, Sai-san. I take it you're stuck in the middle of everything?
The Phantom Thieves made a mockery of us when they brought down Kaneshiro.
Her pride as a policewoman.
And to make matters worse, Medjed, who has been dormant for some time now, just declared war on them. How much more can they screw us over?
Stress is bad for the skin, you know.
Did you come all this way simply to be sarcastic?
Dang, dude.
How about you listen to my deductions for a change of pace? You may think it absurd, but don't you think the case you're pursuing and the actions of the Phantom Thieves overlap somehow?
What are you basing this off of?
The one point of commonality across all cases is how those involved have an unforeseen change of heart.
Alright, we're with you so far, Goto.
I've suspected that myself, but those suspicions are unfounded.
I told you at the beginning that this was only a deduction. These just Phantom Thieves are riling up the public. However, that is a disguise. Their true goal is terrorist action by way of psychotic breakdowns. Is that too much?
You can't pin that on us, dude. We're not doing that. Though I guess Akechi would have no way of knowing.
There's nothing at the moment that falsifies that claim.
Yeah, there wouldn't be any information to the contrary.
Have you mentioned this to the police?
I'd never tell them such things. The only value they have to me is in their mobility and organizational capabilities.
It seems having you lend me a hand has paid off.
I'm glad to hear that. What about your case, Sai-san? Did you learn anything from the guardian of that mental shutdown victim's daughter?
Oh, alright.
Nothing at all.
I see. Now, what should my next action be for our victory?
Handle the Phantom Thieves without remorse.
She's leaving it all to Akechi.
Use any means necessary to win. That's how I would deal with them.
Very well.
This seems to be fun for you. Are you on to something?
Do you know something Sai doesn't, Akechi?
No, not at all. Well then, to our victory.
There he goes.
Okay.
Time for sushi! This place is in Ginza, right? Do we take the usual train from Shibuya? And now, we've unlocked Ginza. Famous for luxury shopping, its property values are the highest in all of Japan. Aside from the shops, cafes are aplenty. If you're tired from shopping, get tea.
All right.
You now have information on a new hangout spot, Ginza Sushi Bar. You may also invite people who may enjoy eating expensive sushi to hang out with you there. So we can bring people like Goto, who definitely prefers the expensive stuff over the conveyor belt stuff.
Man, the flounder is out of this world. That texture.
I don't see any prices listed here.
Yusuke, it's going to be okay.
It's called market price. Don't worry about it, we got the cash.
So good. Hey, is the fatty tuna ready yet?
Calm yourself, Morgana.
Hold your horses and don't talk.
By the way, is Boss really the kind of person who would abuse someone?
That
again?
I can't get it off my mind. Especially if it means he could be taken to court. What kind of person is he? Do you truly believe he'd do such a thing?
No chance.
If it's really true about the abuse, he'd be a no-good jerk pretending to be a guardian.
Maybe the chief is the one who needs a change of heart.
We can check to see if he's got a palace.
Hold on a sec. About that. I actually got curious after our conversation and checked his name in the nav.
Sounds to me like there wasn't a hit.
Right. Anything beyond this is his family's problem. We probably shouldn't get any more involved.
I'm still on team drag Alibaba back into this.
Wait, you think Alibaba could be Boss's ex-wife?
Judging from what Goto said earlier, probably not.
He must have cheated on her, and that's where Futaba came from.
Doubtful.
Yeah, you're working on incomplete information there, Ryuj.
Your imagination has run rampant.
Just the dismissal out of hand.
How foolish. Still, this is delicious. I've never experienced anything quite like it before.
Man, and it's all thanks to us being the Phantom Thieves.
Why, dude? Oh my gosh, Ryuji.
Crap.
What do you mean, crap? Dude, the whole bar is looking at us.
Fantastic! This sushi is delicious!
That's 100% what just came out of the blonde kid's mouth.
Yeah! The fish is so fresh.
Everywhere we go, we hear about these phantom thieves.
What rubbish.
Okay.
Think about where we are, Ryuji.
Thankfully, nobody, who would take that seriously, though? A bunch of teenagers saying that they're the Phantom Thieves? But still, he shouldn't go around shouting it out.
Sorry, it just kind of slipped.
My apologies for bringing up Boss again. We should just enjoy the food.
Yes, itadakimasu and all that.
Nijima-san, what are you doing here?
Uh-oh.
Akechi-kun.
My guy is wearing a long-sleeved shirt and a sweater vest in the middle of July.
Akechi?
You're the ones from the TV station. Could it be that you're friends of Nijima-san?
You must be sweating bullets, dude.
Do you know this guy?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Akechi. Glad to make your acquaintance, Yusuke Kitagawa.
Of course he already knows his name.
How do you know my name?
Well, because I'm a psychic, of course. I'm only joking. In truth, I'm a rookie detective. You're a former pupil of Madarame, right? I have actually just recently joined the investigation team looking into the Phantom Thieves. Did you see that Medjed has declared war on them?
We had seen that.
War? Their website was updated just a moment ago.
Oh, never mind. We hadn't seen that.
For real? English again.
Wait, what?
What's it say?
Huh. Why do you seem so agitated?
We do seem to be very personally invested in this, guys.
Oh,
She's a huge fan of the Phantom Thieves. A total nutjob for him.
I don't know how wise it is to be a fan of groups like them.
What is with these comments?
He's just over here being snide and sarcastic.
My apologies. I didn't mean to butt into your conversation, but I must say, this is an interesting group. Prosecutor Nijima's sister, an ex-pupil of Madarame, and a few Shujin Academy students. It seems you're all connected to the Phantom Thieves. Perhaps you have better intel than I do.
The taunting.
Yes. I wanted to ask you something. Regarding this whole Medjed commotion, if you were one of the Phantom Thieves, what would you do?
Well, first, anyone who's trying to be a busybody and nosy their way into our business, we'd probably mental shut down them. Like, I probably wouldn't actually say that, but you know, just to scare them a little bit. Retaliate.
So you share the majority's opinion.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're just normal high school kids. If anything, we want to hear what you gotta say, Mr. Detective.
Yeah, share with us your insights, Akechi.
My profiling of the Phantom Thieves has led me to believe they are a group of juveniles. They have a relative amount of free time after school and a hideout to slip away to. Furthermore, considering Kamoshida was their first target, it seems they began activity around April.
He's basically laying out that he's got us completely 100% figured out.
In a way, all I've just said about the Phantom Thieves coincides with the group you have here.
So, Akechi, if you got something to say, say it.
What? You gonna report us?
I didn't say I was being suspicious of you.
Good to hear.
Seems you're not perturbed in the slightest. You really are an intriguing one. I lack your calm mannerisms, but don't you think my deduction is an interesting one?
Yeah, real interesting.
I bet we'd make a great team if we worked together.
What? The hell are you saying?
I think.
Well, this has been a valuable point of reference for me. I hope to see you all again.
I'm fairly certain there was a rank up here.
What was that about?
At least previously, in the olden days, in the before times.
Do you think he's ascertained our true identities?
He was basically shoving the fact that he knew into our faces, Yusuke, so yes.
Nah, couldn't be. Right?
I'd like to say that it's simply us overthinking this, but it may be best to be cautious from now on.
Be way more cautious.
We shouldn't forget that Alibaba was able to discover who we are.
True, but it's not as though he had tangible evidence to prove that discovery. Just keep acting normally.
More importantly, things are getting serious with Medjed.
Oh yeah, what did they write?
Here, I'll read it. We are disappointed in the people of Japan in their belief in the Phantom Thieves' false justice.
Okay.
Hence, we shall proceed with our plan to cleanse Japan. This process will commence on August 21st.
How do they plan on doing that?
As a result, the Japanese economy shall suffer devastating damages.
For real?
Cyber terrorism.
Keep going.
However, we are magnanimous. We will give the Phantom Thieves one final opportunity to repent. As proof of this repentance, we demand that they reveal their identities to the public. We will attack if these demands remain unmet. The future of Japan rests with the Phantom Thieves. We are Medjed, we are unseen, we will eliminate evil. That's what it says.
Sounds bad.
Yeah? You think?
In other words, if we don't unmask ourselves, Medjed will attack Japan.
I say we call their bluff.
And it seems they are quite the attention seekers.
What are we gonna do about this?
We're just gonna let it slide.
Only we could get in contact with Alibaba.
Our only clues are Boss and Futaba. Anyways, it's too damn hot out here. Why don't we go to LeBlanc? We can talk more over there.
We just need a little more intel.
We went through all sorts of options on our way here, but looks like we got no choice but to ask for Alibaba's help.
Question is, how do we get in touch with him?
He cut off all contact with us after that misunderstanding. Then again, if we manage to steal Futaba's heart, he may attempt to reach out to us once more.
So the way forward is clear then.
But we don't have any clues on what her keywords are.
Damn it, Alibaba! Where the hell are you?
Actually, he may be closer than we think.
Oh. You got some deductions you're willing to share with us, Makoto? Some insights?
Huh?
Hypothetically speaking, even if we stole Futaba's heart, how would Alibaba know that the deed has been done?
That is very logically sound.
Would he truly be able to discern that just from cell phone messages?
So Alibaba must be able to observe Futaba Sakura in some way, which is her thinking.
You mean he'd have to meet her in person?
Yeah, the first time around, it's like being like not knowing what specifically was the case was interesting, but now knowing what the case is, they're pretty smart bunch.
Alibaba was able to deliver the calling card here. On top of that, he can check on Futaba's condition. However, according to the circumstances he put forth, he's unable to meet with us. This leads me to believe that it would be bad for him if we were to see the two of them together. It seems to me, Alibaba may in fact be Futaba herself.
There we go.
For real?
So she's asking that we steal her own heart?
Maybe she wants us to save her from the scars of her abuse. That would be hard to ask directly.
And yeah, we can't really let that potential detail go.
I'd like to meet with Boss. He lives nearby, right?
Just ask him directly if he's abusing Futaba. I know where his house is.
I agree. It's real late, though. What are we gonna tell Boss when we get there?
The truth. Ask him straight out.
We'll say this takeout sushi is a gift for him.
But my fatty tuna!
Morgana, we all have to make sacrifices, okay?
No complaining.
Let's all go together. Boss may get the wrong idea if he and I show up alone.
All right.
Nobody's answering.
I think Yusuke is wearing his uniform pants, which makes sense considering his financial status. That's a nice touch. And he's also thinner than everybody else, which also makes sense given his financial status.
But the lights are on.
Think she's napping?
Even Boss would have woken up with how many times we've rung this doorbell.
We're just being ignored.
I would think Futaba would have answered by now if she were here too.
Oh.
Ah, the gate is unlocked.
How fortuitous.
Dude, you can't go opening other people's stuff like that.
But look, the door seems to be slightly open as well. I wonder why. That's rather careless.
Whoa. It sounds like it's going to rain. We should get inside.
Hey, now the weather's working with us.
Do you think that's okay?
No, but we're gonna do it anyways.
I don't know. Probably.
My apologies, boss.
And in we go.
Hello, sir? He's not out, is he? The door ahead is open, and I can hear the TV.
I don't know if this is big or small. It seems kind of cozy.
I hope he didn't pass out or something. I mean, boss is kind of old, ain't he?
I'm a bit worried. Should we go in and check on him?
Might as well.
Please excuse us.
Scream? What was that?
On, I think?
How should I know? Did you hear that? Let's get out of here, please. Can we just go?
We have to investigate further. There might be a burglar.
What are you freaking out for?
I'm not freaking out. Could it be Alibaba? I mean, Futaba?
An was like, nope, I'm leaving.
Sorry, can I hold your hand?
Sure. We're only like 40 feet from the entrance, but whatever.
I can sense someone's presence.
Yusuke's got those anime sensing powers.
Who is it? Who's there? I can't take this anymore. I'm leaving.
But the plan!
No, my legs won't move.
You're that scared? This is how you die in horror movies, dude.
Alibaba! Futaba! Hey, come on, where are you?
Makoto, it's gonna be okay.
You're a hacker, right? Just show yourself! I'm sorry, please save me, sis!
Are you okay, Futaba?
Oh, Sojiro.
Crap, he's home.
Yeah, this looks really bad.
Who the hell are you? Don't move! You hear me?
I'm so sorry, sis. Somebody please save me.
Makoto, just open your eyes. Even though the situation is still pretty bad.
You? What are you doing in my house?
You know, Sojiro, you ask a very good question. What are any of us doing in your house?
You're...
Oh, good evening, sir. We didn't mean to intrude.
You might want to stand up.
Nijima-san.
Oh.
Wait, are you two dating?
Oh, no. But she did introduce herself to him.
We're just friends.
Friends nowadays get that close to each other?
It's 2016, Sojiro. Things have progressed.
But that's not it. This, things happened and...
Yeah.
You kids are here too?
It was regular smorgasbord of teenagers.
We brought you some sushi, but nobody answered when we rang the bell. The door was unlocked too.
So we showed ourselves in because it rained a little bit.
We could hear the TV though, so we got worried you might have passed out or something.
The door was unlocked?
Yes.
I do that sometimes. Guess I'm getting old.
Okay, so, but at least he's not shouting at us, so that's something.
Excuse me. There's something we'd like to ask.
Tell us about Futaba. Are you abusing her?
Huh? You want to ask me?
There's someone else living here, isn't there?
And don't bother lying, because we saw her.
Yeah. My daughter.
Could she be Futaba Sakura?
You told Nijima-san too?
Dang, we're not even looking at him, but yes, we do. We know everything.
Is there any way we could meet with Futaba-san? I think we may have frightened her earlier, so we'd like to apologize if at all possible.
Well, that's...
Is she sick?
Is there something up with her? Is there some other thing going on? Sojiro, you gotta give us something.
No, it's not like that. I don't want you all getting the wrong idea.
Yeah, at this point, you gotta tell us something.
I shouldn't have kept this a secret from you. Let's talk at my shop. She'll hear us if we stay here.
Oh, but now she knows we're trying to keep things secret, and she can still hear us. She was able to overhear us. I guess she was listening in on our phones when we were talking about being the Phantom Thieves like a week and a half ago. But, all right, well, if he wants to keep it a secret from her.
Now, where do I start? Futaba's mother and I knew each other long before Futaba was born. Her mother was a bit of a weird one, but we got along well for some reason. She was sharp-witted, somewhat stern, a little socially inept, but always carefree. She truly was a great woman.
I see.
When something piqued her interest, that'd be all she focused on. She always worked deep into the night. I thought that'd change after her kid was born, but having Futaba didn't do much.
This? Sojiro's a good dude.
Even with that, she always took good care of her.
Working and watching over a child at the same time sounds rough.
I couldn't imagine what it's like being a single parent in Japan.
I guess raising Futaba alone turned out to be tough on her in more ways than one.
What about her father?
There wasn't a father.
Do you mean...
Well, there probably was one. I didn't know him, though. She never said a word about him either. She was single when she gave birth to Futaba, and single when she raised her.
Okay, so the dad literally does not matter, which, I mean, we already knew, but still.
They were an ordinary, loving family. You could really tell how much she cared for Futaba. But one day, she left, leaving Futaba behind.
Did she die?
Yes. She committed suicide.
Jeez, dude.
Suicide?
Threw herself into the street, right in front of Futaba's eyes.
Shocking doesn't begin to describe that.
Traumatizing would be more apt.
It's gotta be devastating for a kid.
So... Well, a lot happened after that, but I ended up taking custody of Futaba. First, she was so depressed, she wouldn't even talk to me.
Was that because she couldn't get over her mother's suicide?
I kept talking to her, though, and she started opening up to me, little by little. That's when I found out.
About everything that happened.
Futaba blames herself for her mother's death.
How you could even conclude that makes, I don't know, but I guess grief isn't always rational. In fact, it probably very rarely is.
What? But why?
That part she's never told me. I wanted to know what led her to believing that, but I decided not to rub salt in the wound. Then, a few months ago, she started getting real scared, even when nothing was happening.
Becoming quite the agoraphobe. Oh, that's why we talked about that word randomly when we were studying together.
She'd say things like, I hear voices and Mom is looking at me.
Oh, that's not agoraphobia at all.
Visual and auditory hallucinations. Have you taken Futaba to a doctor?
I wanted to, but she refused. Even when I had a doctor come, she locked herself away in her room. Since then, she's become what you'd call a shut-in.
I think this goes a little bit more extreme than being a shut-in.
She won't take a single step outside the house, or even try to see other people.
What about you?
She doesn't even let me come in her room.
That's pretty harsh.
Dude, She's having a lot of mental issues.
Futaba is, well, a unique girl. She's so quick-minded that conversations with her tend to jump from one topic to the next. It seems like she's always coming to conclusions in her head. There's a lot I don't get about her. So, yeah, her situation is why I couldn't let you in my house.
100% understandable. Don't worry about it.
Thanks. What Futaba needs is a safe place where nobody will threaten her. Somewhere she can be at ease. That's why I won't do anything she doesn't want. I don't make her do anything she's unwilling to, either. And again, I know that's no way for her to live.
It's a tough position to be in as our guardian.
It's all I can do, though.
What does Futaba want?
I don't know. She just asks me for things that she wants, like food or these complicated books.
And in order to make sure that she can cope with her trauma as best he can help her, he gives her that stuff.
Well, that's that. So, can you just leave her be? I'm gonna head back then.
Except we can't do that, dude. She deserves to have her heart changed.
You all had better head home soon, too.
I feel awful for prying into his personal affairs.
Yeah. He just met Makoto, like, last week, and he already told her, like, basically his biggest secret.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
Yep. He's vindicated of that, at least.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
It's our, like, the only thing that really, like, it really takes away a lot of, like, all the biggest questions. If you have a palace, you're very distorted, and we can help you, or we can change your heart. It's possible.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check.
The moment of
The
truth.
Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
That's very specific. Couldn't be literally anybody else.
Candidate found.
What the?
There it is.
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil?
All it requires is being distorted enough.
Hey, Morgana. Where's Morgana?
He has been awfully quiet.
I haven't seen him for some time.
So, ever since we went inside Boss's house?
Somewhere around there. He'll be fine, though. He's a cat after all.
Oh, did he jump out? I didn't even realize.
The trains are gonna be shutting down for the night soon, so we should probably be heading home.
We have to go to school in the morning after all.
For that stupid assembly.
Oh, right. The urgent assembly.
An assembly? What about?
Who knows, dude?
Shujin has been garnering a lot of attention ever since Medjed called out the Phantom Thieves.
That is true.
So they need to remind us not to say arbitrary stuff online and add more fuel to the fire.
Please.
We gotta meet up for every goddamn little thing. Talk about a pain in the ass.
I mean, it is our fault.
We did, like, we saved him, and now this is how we're getting rewarded?
Anyway, let's contact each other afterward.
Go ahead and hear Kobayakawa bloat.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
It's gotta be better than living the way she is now.
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough? What the? She's got one.
Okay, so it doesn't reverberate all the way over here or anything.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana.
Well. Where'd Morgana go? Gathering intel quite diligently. Prove your justice to society. Morgana and I might pass each other. I should wait until tomorrow. And that's basically, if Morgana weren't here, he'd just be having thoughts like that all the time. We literally won't do anything without Morgana, dude. I wonder where Morgana... Our thoughts are consumed by Morgana.
I should write something.
Drop another save. Right there. I should get to bed. Morgana will probably... Yeah, there he is.
Were you just going to go to sleep without even wondering where I was?
We didn't... Like, we basically just sat here and waited for you to come back.
I take it the chief told you about Futaba? And then you guys disbanded in relief for now?
Don't act like you couldn't hear everything that was going on. How do you know that?
You can't underestimate my intel gathering skills, you know.
Okay, Morgana, whatever.
I was checking out the chief's house. I didn't think our Alibaba would be so young.
What was she like?
She had long hair and a pretty young-sounding voice. Well, I say young, but I think she's probably about the same age as you guys.
Mm-hmm. Kasumi's age, our Kohai.
At the very least, she's surely no amateur. She completely overheard your conversation with the chief. And she can hack into our chats, too. Even if she can't take Medjed down directly, she might have some kind of lead on them.
Just who is she?
In any case, we'll need to rely on Futaba to get closer to Medjed. Let's meet up again tomorrow. How about we do it in here? It's way too hot outside.
Just go ahead and change our hideout to here finally and stop BSing.
Anyway, make sure you let everyone know.
Okay. Looks like Sai's got something she'd like to input, something she wants to tell us. How you feeling about all this, Sai?
Futaba Sakura? She had one of these palaces?
Yep. You did all that snooping and it was us who found, well, I guess she didn't find out what she was wanting to get. No, she got what she wanted from Sojiro, actually.
Hold on. While Medjed was targeting you, you chose to deal with someone completely unrelated to them?
She's basically like a silver bullet for the Medjed problem. And that's right.
Then how was Medjed...
Because Futaba...
What you said about the Sakura family generally falls in line with our investigation. Testimony.
Of course not.
If you're lucid enough for jabs, you can get back to your story.
Okay, we're about to rank up then.
It's still unclear to us as to how the Phantom Thieves dealt with Medjed since their identity is unknown. If you tell me something coherent, I may be a little more willing to believe you.
It seems Sai Nijima is starting to seriously listen to what I have to say. Nice.
All right.
Rank 2.
Still, to think the Phantom Thieves would have their hideout in the home of Wakaba Ishiki's daughter. What a coincidence. No. Perhaps it's fate.
Considering how all that turned out.
Regardless, we don't have time to waste. Continue with your story.
Seems like she might have some, well, she probably was aware of Wakaba's suicide. Or her death by,
Seriously?
They're seriously holding an emergency meeting right when summer break is starting? I guess they need to set some rules when the world's eyes are on us because of the Phantom Thieves. Stuff like, don't do anything that will hurt the school's reputation, spend your summer break quietly.
I
can't stay quiet with all this excitement going on. Medjed's statement was insane. People of Japan, you must not worship the Phantom Thieves, they said. I It could just be a joke. There's talk that this could lead to the biggest leak of private data to date. I wonder if they're gonna target another site. I'm curious to see how the Phantom Thieves react. It's what I'm looking forward to most this summer. It'll be the perfect escape from exam studies. But the Phantom Thieves need to take action. They're the ones Megjet is after. This is bigger than I thought. We can't leave this be. You're right.
Yep.
Let's get this assembly out of the way. We have our own business to attend to.
Morning!
Oh, hey, Koza. Morning. Is there something over there? Come on, let's go. We're gonna be late. Hopefully, like, it's just... I guess it will just be the 90 minutes, 2 hours we gotta spend here, and then... Why are there people dressed up in, like, an assembly during summer vacation? Are they crazy? Our school's done for. I don't care what the principal has to say. Who does? They're so stupid. I wish I could change their hearts. Why not make a post? Our request might be taken. Alright, Kobayakawa. Go ahead and bluster a little bit.
Man, that assembly had me bored to tears.
Huh? Did you have school too, Yusuke?
I'm doing laundry, so these are the only clothes I had to wear.
Okay, well, why not?
You really should buy a couple more outfits.
Come now, we didn't gather here to make small talk, now did we? Let's get to Alibaba's case.
Well then, I'll start. It looks like Futaba was listening in on LeBlanc.
Yep, she can hear everything we're saying.
But why would she want to listen in on the cafe?
I have no idea.
It's just like Boss said. She's a tough nut to crack.
In any case, her hacking skills will be absolutely necessary if we wish to stand up to Medjed. Going by what she has told us, we may even be able to identify who they are.
There you go.
We'll have to trust in her skills for now, then.
They're literally our only lifeline at the moment.
Anyway, we found out that Futaba has a palace. But can someone who isn't evil have one?
That seems to be the case.
That doesn't matter. A palace is the materialization of distorted cognitions brought about by strong desires. That's all. It just so happens that a lot of warped people turn out evil.
She's so young, though. Pain she's gone through must be the cause of her distortion.
Makoto? She's only 2-3-ish years older than her.
Maybe that has something to do with why she calls herself Alibaba.
According to the chief's story, Futaba has auditory and visual hallucinations, right? There's a chance those are related to some important memories she's holding. It's hard to explain, but those memories may have been warped by the distortions.
Sounds like we need to do a benevolent change of heart then.
Basically, we just gotta steal her treasure, right?
Well, yeah.
So do we all agree about taking on Futaba's palace?
It'd be irresponsible not to.
She's asked us to do so. I don't think that part is an issue. If we heal Futaba's heart, it will not only help Boss, but she can then assist us with Medjed.
I agree.
I've been wondering about how Boss said a lot happened after Futaba's mom died too.
Definitely dovetails into whatever Sai was here about.
Hold on a second. Our investigation of her palace may not go like anything we've done up to this point.
Why's that?
Having an individual ask you to steal their heart is an extremely irregular case.
At least, since this is our 4th case, at least we've got something to compare it to, but yeah.
There's no telling what the palace ruler's disposition will be like, or the distortion that'll be there. We may run into some unforeseen situations. Do you still want to go in?
Oh, yes. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Let's just make sure we're cautious.
Well, let's get cracking on those keywords, huh?
The final hurdle.
The ones we have at the moment are Futaba Sakura and Sojiro Sakura's house.
We've got the person and the place, now we just need the distortion.
We got the who and the where, so all that's left is the what, right?
Let us try going to their house first.
Yusuke cutting right to the heart of it.
Boss is busy running the cafe, isn't he? We should make sure he doesn't suspect anything.
Oh yeah, leaving a huge droop and make a beeline toward the house.
Important memories, huh?
Morgana.
I'll be able to remember everything if I turn back into a human, right?
Yes, Morgana, you for sure will, dude. I hope so.
That has to be the case. I definitely want this mission to succeed.
I do as well.
If we can retrieve Futaba's memories, then I bet we can get mine back too. In any case, it's not every day you stumble upon a hacker like her around. You really do have a gift, don't you?
Yes, actually, literally the wild card. Who knows? Or I'm just lucky.
You sure live up to my expectations.
I can sense a firm oh, okay, we got a rank up for him. Perfect. Ace Tools allows you to craft all infiltration tools.
All right.
Hey, they went on without us. Let's hurry and catch up to them.
Now the last keyword.
We just have to... I guess we're just gonna wing it for a little bit.
She's a shut-in, so we just gotta figure out what she thinks her house is. If she can't get out, maybe a prison?
Perhaps a labyrinth with an unknown exit.
Maybe an oasis?
Nothing so far. In that case, how about hell?
Wow.
We don't have nearly enough clues.
We don't know anything aside from her name and where it's at. We don't know anything about her personality or nothing. And we're all for 4 dudes. We can't just keep taking these L's.
If only we could ask her directly.
We can. We just hop the fence, maybe give the door a little bit of a nudgy poo.
We can. Come on, let's go see Futaba.
But what will we say to get in?
What do you mean? We're sneaking in.
There you go.
You have to be joking.
As long as Sojiro doesn't catch us, it'll be fine.
Won't the door be locked for sure this time?
I'll take care of that. Oh, and I figured out where Futaba's room was when I snuck in last night.
Morgana, where would we be without you?
What if we run into Boss, though? There's no way we'll be able to avoid his questions.
He's at work now, so I think we should be fine.
Oh, getting cold feet, Makoto?
Yeah, dude, come over to the dark side, Makoto. It's just a little bit of breaking and entering.
Don't worry, it'll be nothing. We've gone through loads of shit like this already.
Maybe don't phrase it like that, though, Ryuji. She's gonna think we're criminals.
This is our only choice, right?
It is indeed.
I suppose Futaba did get in contact with him. Perhaps she'll at least be willing to speak with him? Very well. Let's do this.
In we go.
This is Futaba's room.
Futaba-chan, you're in there, right?
There's no answer.
Futaba-chan, are you there? I'm sorry for being startled and screaming yesterday. It was so dark that I got scared.
No response.
No reaction whatsoever.
Yeah, dude, she's not responding to us.
This is gonna be hard.
We might as well just force our way in. No. Obviously, that's a dumb and stupid idea, but...
You're listening, right, Alibaba? Is it Alibaba?
Why are you here?
Why is she only reacting to that name?
You're Futaba Sakura, aren't you?
She's not responding again.
She doesn't want to go by that moniker.
Does she not like us saying her name?
We don't have time to dally around. We need her keyword before dealing with Alibaba's identity.
We want to learn more about you. If we don't do so, we can't steal your heart.
Just coming right out and saying it.
The reason why we came here is because we need the keyword to enter your palace. That's why we want to talk with Futaba Sakura herself, and not Alibaba. You don't have to show yourself, just answer some questions for us. Chat messages are fine.
We've got to build a psych profile of her, basically. Okay.
All right then. Our leader, the guy who lives in LeBlanc's attic, wants to speak with you. We're counting on you. Try and get a keyword out of her.
This is gonna be the make or break point of the investigation. What do you want to hear? How is living in this house? It's painful. Why? I don't know.
Looks like you should ask something different.
It's painful. Why don't you go outside? Or go out? I can't leave this place. I'm going to die here.
Die?
That's morbid. Is this going to continue? Why do you think that? Why? This place is my tomb.
Tomb?
That's it. Got it.
You think that's it?
Oh yeah.
Try entering tomb.
Input accepted. Searching for route to destination.
We got it.
Now we've got everything we need to enter the 4th palace. Was that enough?
Yes, it was plenty. You haven't forgotten your promise of helping us if we complete your request, right?
I haven't. We made a deal.
Well then, let's hurry up and go. And clicky.
You idiot! Don't activate it here!
It'll drag her in with us. Good old Ryuji. Ooh!
It's a desert.
Yeah, we see that. Wait, what the? Our clothes are still the same?
We're not recognized as threats here.
Futaba herself is asking us to steal her heart. It'd be odd if she saw us as a threat. If she doesn't see us as an enemy, then your clothes don't change. That's how it works. But more importantly, I told you to be cautious. Why'd you activate it like that?
Is that why we ended up in a desert? Where's the tomb? Oh, it's so damn hot here.
You can't escape the heat, Ryuji, no matter what you do, but I still feel a little bit cheated that Futaba didn't get dragged in with us.
Even though we entered right in front of her room, we didn't end up inside it.
She must really want to keep people away from her.
I see.
What a bleak feeling this place has. It's the complete opposite of Kanashiro's bank.
Let's hurry up and get going. Where's the palace?
Is it that way?
Oh yeah, there's something shiny.
Looks like a pyramid on the horizon. Let's go towards that light.
A tomb in the desert. I see. Anyway, let's make our way there.
Isn't that kind of far?
Morgana, do the honors.
Are we gonna walk?
Of course not. My paws will get burned.
I've been waiting for this.
All right.
I'll make sure to put the AC on full blast.
Morgana, you're so helpful.
You're so considerate.
We take back all the times we said that you weren't a human, though we don't promise to not say that going forward.
Right.
All right, let's roll.
But it's really freaking far away.
It's stuffy. Yes, I know. But it still beats opening the windows to the hot desert air. Hey, On, can I have a drink? Didn't you have mineral water?
I drank it already.
How are the guys?
Take this!
Is that it?
There we go.
You know, what's interesting?
It's so hot.
And they've got their shoes back somehow. Maybe Morgana had cognitions of spares in the car, but what's interesting is that it seemed like there was a modern city way further off in the distance, and I guess you could psychoanalyze that for the reason of being there, but I thought that was pretty interesting. Also, the pyramid being all sandy and dusty.
The AC ain't working at all. What the hell was that lukewarm air about?
And plus, it's like, I've read basically that the pyramids used to be like covered in like precious stone and stuff, and then it got all stolen. But since we're in her cognition of a pyramid, she might just not know that.
That was the best I could do, so quit your yapping.
For real? You are so half-assed.
Dude, I don't know. He got us over here.
What was that? You want to fight, punk?
Jeez, shut up. It's hot, so don't make me more irritated.
To think her palace would be a pyramid.
Dude, it couldn't have been in like the frigid tundra or something?
Hey, a pyramid's a tomb, right?
There are tombs in pyramids.
Yes, it's a pharaoh's tomb.
That's how it's mostly known. There are a variety of theories on it. For instance, it's even said to be a device for reviving the dead.
Reviving the dead, hmm? It's beautiful nonetheless. It's perfectly conformed to the golden ratio.
Hey, we learned about that in class.
Hey guys, can we go in already?
Might as well get to stepping.
I'm gonna melt.
Just gonna take a leisurely.
Oh man.
So freaking hot. Come on, let's get inside. Just gonna take ourselves a leisurely stroll. Oh, hold on. We can't, oh, we can't do anything else just yet? Okay, there we go. We gotta pull the trailer move. A desert with a pyramid and an oasis. It's quite a sight. It looks like there's quicksand down below. We can't slide? We can't hit the trailer move? Oh well, guess we have to be recognized as threats before we can do all the rest of the fun stuff, but whatever. Up we go. In we head.
It seems...
Futaba's palace. So this is how she thinks of that house.
Indeed.
Who knows what may await us within? What is your call, Joker? Shall we head inside? Let's go.
Okay.
We'll find out more about Futaba's secrets in here, right?
Yes.
Indeed. Well, let's head inside. Pyramid Great Corridor. Whoa. It's so nice inside. Is this place air-conditioned or something? It may be because Futaba's room in reality has AC pumping through it. Either way, this is a relief. Huh, our clothes still haven't changed even now. This has never happened to us before.
What to do?
It is refreshing that she doesn't see us as a threat, but we are completely surrounded by walls. I guess this is a tomb. It's probably not made to be easy to get into. Anyway, let's explore. Ooh. Just gotta jump around the sides. I remember having a little bit of trouble with figuring out, like, what the F you're supposed to do at that point.
This is amazing.
These stairs go pretty far. There's way too goddamn many. Don't ask for too much. We should be happy we're not being attacked as we ascend.
Oh.
More importantly, I can totally sense the treasure ahead. We're getting pretty close now. These stairs seem to be headed into the heart of the pyramid. I wonder if that's where the treasure waits.
Let's go.
Well, time to keep climbing then. Let's go. Nothing to do but... Man, no enemies or nothing? I'm all for shit like this.
Hey!
Do you think it's because she's not a criminal? I suppose she did welcome us in here after all. Don't let your guard down. This is a classic pyramid, possibly complete with deadly traps. So this is the mystique of a bygone era. The real thing surpasses any mystique. I don't think you can actually call this the real thing. Huh? There's someone there!
Hey, is this?
It's Futaba's cognition.
That's Futaba's shadow. It isn't the real her.
Oh yeah, you've seen her face. True, this one's kind of dressed like a queen.
So you're Futaba Sakura.
Hey, where's the treasure?
It's doubtful that you wouldn't know where it is.
But it's not doubtful that she wouldn't want to talk to us.
Hey, say something.
Don't be like that. I'm sorry, Futaba-chan. It's okay. There's no need to be scared. So, can you tell us where your most treasured possession is?
This is going nowhere.
We already knew she wouldn't want to talk to us.
Let's just leave her.
Will you guys shut up for a bit?
Yeah, we could definitely handle this gentler, but I'm for team, let's just keep going.
Those who plunder my tomb, why have you come?
She talked, but...
She's talking to us like we're threats.
What are you saying? You want us to steal it, right?
If you believe you can steal it, then try as you might.
That's rather defiant sounding.
Perhaps this is that tsundere thing, where someone is harsh or sweet depending on the mood.
Considering the state that my palace is in, there is no way that you can steal it.
Can you let us keep walking up the stairs so we can try?
Creepy child. You killed her! You're a plague!
What are these voices?
Those are the ones that she hears.
Murderer! Why don't you say something?
Murderer?
You're the one who killed her! It's all your fault!
This is horrible.
Hey, the hell is this?
Don't come near me! Don't just stand there, say something! It's your fault! Murderer!
That's right. I did it.
Now hold on, Shadow Futaba. Let's not go saying stuff that we don't actually mean. Just let us mosey on past you and we can help.
What?
I am the one who killed my mother.
Well,
What was that?
it was a nice and leisurely stroll while it lasted.
My mother exists here. I will remain here. I will do so until I die.
Our clothes.
Yep.
She sees us as a threat now. What's going on?
We have to... Uh-oh.
This... again.
Creepy child. You killed her! You're a plague! What's with that? Murderer! Why don't you say something? You're the one who killed her!
That's right. I killed Mom. I don't deserve to be alive.
So we happened to be inside of her palace while she had a hallucination.
This place is a tomb. I'll die here.
That's right. Die! Don't come near me! Don't just stand there, say something! It's your fault!
No! Someone help me!
There you go. Even if we gotta fight our way to it, we'll help you out, Futaba.
Damn it! What the hell?
This is bad. I'm having a hard time getting a grasp of our situation. We should regroup and...
What now?
We're about to regroup, just like Makoto said.
Oh crap! Bad! 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 Run!
Oh, yeah. Whew, that could have been way worse. Well, we're safe. That was too close.
Wait!
Now what? Even if we wanted to ask Futaba what's going on, it seems the door is shut. What should we do? I think our best option is retreating for now. This won't be as simple as we expected. Why don't we prepare a little more and then come back? My thoughts exactly.
You're right.
True. Then let's retreat for now and return to the palace another day. We've basically got 100% of the intel that we actually needed, so... And she officially sees us as a threat, so we're gonna have to bust in.
The date that Medjed is set for the alleged cleanse is 8/21. That day is fast approaching.
Just under a month away.
The Phantom Thieves, whom they singled out, have not made any notable actions at this time. Will Medjed carry out their cyber-terrorism?
In order to stop them, we need to help Futaba Sakura before the 21st.
That sums it up pretty sweetly.
Our deadline is about 2 days prior, so the 19th.
Meeting up in Shibuya, then coming here is a pain, right? Let's make this place our hideout for a while.
Dude, that's what I've been saying for like 4 months. Sounds good.
Is everyone fine with this place being our next hideout then?
We must take care not to be discovered by Boss.
That would be horrendous.
There's no telling what may happen inside that pyramid.
Total upheaval. Enemies might jump 30 levels, something like that.
We all need to be cautious so that place doesn't become our graveyard.
Man, this is gonna be one crazy summer vacation.
The action-packedness is about to skyrocket.
We're dealing with international hackers and looking for a treasure in a pyramid.
How can you be enjoying this? This is a crisis of whether or not our group continues on, you know?
I know that.
That reminds me. While we were in the Mona car, you were staring at me with a dirty look, you perv.
Yeah, Ryuji! Can you believe that guy?
Shut up! It was a great view. You guys were looking too, am I right?
Well, don't wait. Don't drag us into this.
Indeed. The pyramid's golden ratio was truly a sight to behold.
Oh my gosh, Yusuke.
That ain't what I'm talking about.
I wasn't staring Lady On. I'm a gentleman after all.
But you were literally the seat.
It's not that you weren't, but that you couldn't since you were transformed, am I right?
Will we be alright like this?
We're a motley bunch. Your hideout has moved from the Shibuya Teikyu building accessway to the Yongen Jaya Cafe LeBlanc.
Not again!
Ooh. So that's the visual hallucination. I'd forgotten how visceral it was.
Mom!
Jeez. That's not pleasant. Well, that sucked. Is doing this really going to help us do something about Medjed? We have to trust. We have no other means of attack. Do they truly intend to follow through on their threat? It'd be a shame if our efforts were a waste. Medjed will definitely make... well, that's a power move right there. Alibaba! I'm checking in on your progress. How much longer will it take? Your heart is more problematic than we had anticipated. Hey, Alibaba! Can you really do something about Medjed? Of course. Unfortunately, we have next to no evidence to support that. Your work will be rewarded, I promise. Besides, you have no other option, do you? I suppose that's true. Can you do stuff like take down a server? Show us! Hey, don't start any trouble! That's all it would take to convince you. Alright, I ask that you take care of this quickly. Until then... Wait, are you ditching us again? This is troubling, but we need to do what we can at the moment. I have concern for Futaba herself during all this. Man, why does this have to be during summer vacation? We don't have any other choice, and besides, we'll be done in a single day, Ryuji, so you'll be fine. Koza-kun, as always, we'll leave it to you to call us together.
The sight of her palace bothers me too. We have to do this.
Alright. So I believe we're about to see... Oh, this is gonna be it. Mishima probably... Hey, listen up! This is horrible! The fan site is gone! I tried to access the URL, but it says that page doesn't exist. The fruit of my labor has completely disappeared! Oh, do you think it's because of Megjed? No, it's Alibaba. Huh? Who's Alibaba? Anyway, this has to be Medjed's doing. Is this supposed to be some kind of penalty for cheering for the Phantom Thieves? But wait, they're totally jumping the gun. There's still time until the cleanse. Hold on, something came up. Is this proof enough for you? What's that supposed to mean? Do you think it's a virus? Oh, what is it now? Well, it looks like everything's back to normal. Sorry for making a fuss about all this. Okay, and it's interesting because Alibaba definitely would have been able to see exactly when Mishima told us about it. Okay, yeah, she's watching the conversation. I'm going to try and look into it a little more though. See ya.
Was that Alibaba proving what she said earlier? Talk about a crazy thing to pull off.
It proves her power. But I should write something. For now, we're going to be able to go ahead, call it a part here, and next episode, get moving on taking Futaba's heart. So join me then for more Persona 5 Royal. Bye for now, guys.